Hello, it's Suzanne from Suzanne Scarrow Live. Let's talk about unblocking yourself from receiving what you want to in your life. So how do you go about doing that? Well, first thing is to figure out what it is you want. Okay, because if you don't know what it is you want, then it's kind of like going on a road trip without a map and a destination. And it's very hard to get to what you want unless you have a clear destination. So what is it that you want? And then why do you want it? So you might like to get out a pen and paper and just talk about it, write down what the answers to these questions are. What do you want? And why do you want it? Okay, so maybe stop the recording, make a few notes about it, and then come back. So did you notice when you were making those notes that the why is often at least moving towards the result of being happy? We generally want things in our life because we believe it will make us happy. So why do you want $1 million in the bank? Because it would ease the load and it would make you happy and it would give you ease and flow and make you happy. Why do you want a lovely relationship? Because it would make you happy. Why do you want a beautiful home? Because it would make you happy, it would make you feel good. You'd be, proud of yourself. You'd be, wake up feeling lovely in that beautiful home. Why do you like walking on the beach? Because it gives you a good feeling, a good, happy feeling. So it's always generally working towards or going straight to the result of happiness, isn't it? Tell me if I'm wrong about that. I'd love to hear your response to that. But that's what I believe it is. It's always because it would make us feel better, because that would make us feel happy. But the tricky thing is you can't wait for that thing to happen before you get happy. You actually have to switch it around. You actually need to get happy first, and then those things that you've asked for and the universe has heard you will come into your experience once you reach that happiness, that happy state. So it's like get happy first, and then you get the $1 million, you get the house, you get the car, you get the relationship, you get the beautiful feeling from walking on the beach. Whatever it is that you want, it comes after the happiness. So now the question is, how do you get happy first? Well, maybe it's not straight to happiness. Maybe it's first of all to a sense of satisfaction about what you have in your life. So with your pen and paper again, I want you to answer this question. So I'll ask the question, then you stop the recording and then make some notes. What do you have in your life already that you appreciate? And I want you to get really into what you have. Like, I have fresh air to breathe. I have beautiful trees to look at. For me, I live in paradise. I have a lovely family. I love the work that I do. Those kinds of responses, I want you to write as many of those as you can so that you've got a list of the things that you appreciate, because appreciation of what you have is the key to getting happy. Okay? So when you feel feelings of appreciation for what you've got, you're actually at a high vibration, the same vibration as happiness. And so just by looking at what you've got already in your life, rather than what you haven't got, if you mix that up with what you've got and appreciation for that, but then you put your focus on what you haven't got, you kind of evening out the scale. But if you can really put your focus on the appreciation for what you have and leave off for now the things that you are missing or lacking in your life, then you're going to feel better and better and better and better until you're feeling happy. And then once you're feeling happy, all those things that you've been asking for, more of what you've been lacking, will come into your experience anyway. So it's take the focus off what you don't have, what you're lacking, put it on what you do have, what you appreciate, and things will turn around. Okay? If there's something that gets in the way, then you unblock that with a technique called emotional freedom techniques. This is a tapping technique that we use to clear emotional blockages and it works more effectively than anything else I've ever used in my very many years of counselling. And so it is absolutely possible to be clear of those things if that's what's blocking you. And of course, once you're clear of, angers and hurts and resentments and rages and so on, then it's much easier to do what I just suggested about the appreciation. Yeah. So if you find that those negative emotions are getting in the way, clear those first, then come to a place of appreciating what you have. Ignore the lack, because that's just going, what you put your focus on is what you're going to create more of. You do not want to create more of the lack. You want to create more of the things that you appreciate, and that feeling of appreciation. So give no energy at all to the lack, every bit of energy that you can to the appreciation and the abundance that you already experience in your life. And more abundance will come, and you'll get closer and closer to what you want in your life. Okay. The other thing to think about is you don't need to keep asking. The universe hears you the first time you ask. So when you haven't got enough money, the universe already hears you ask for more. You don't even need to say it in words. It's just that experience and that feeling that the universe reads and says, yes, here it is, but it's at the high vibration of happiness and joy. So you've got to get there first. Okay, take care. I'll talk to you again soon.